day, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lord First Academy. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you everything you need to know about smart money concepts. So, funny enough, smart money concept is a strategy I use to trade, and I will make it as very simple as possible. Why do I like smart money concept? Why it's a very simple form of ICT trading. Right, it's the simplest you can ever find. Right, and it is straightforward and easy to understand. In this life, I don't like complicating, especially things in the charts. Right, ICT kind of complicated, but when you go to SMC, things just get a little more simple and understanding. Right, let me show you now. This is how smart money concept is. First, you want to see price form a trend like this, then you want to wait for a break of destruction. Then when you see a break of structure like this, then you want to map out the origin, that is the candlestick before the momentum candle that caused this break of structure here. Right, and it's always somewhere around here. And that will be a POI. Okay, that will be a POI. And when you mark out a POI, then you want to see price come, right, come to this your POI region. Right, then you now set up a buy entry to his website. So price do something like this and come by something like that. This is how simple liquidity SMC strategy is. But what also adds to the validity of that strategy is if the liquidity price is going to sweep something like this. Market forms an overall trend, right? A break of structure, then price, so before price reaches break of structure or after price breaks the structure, right? Anyone price then do something like this, right? Come close to your POI, don't reach and just bounce up. You'll be very excited because this will now be your liquidity, right? This will now be your liquidity, and then you will now be waiting for price because your POI can be around here. The POI can be around here. Then you will now be waiting for price to come sweep that liquidity and also touch your POI region. What am I doing? Sorry. I'm waiting for price to do something like this, sweep this liquidity, come to your other block, and then boom to the upside. Right, this is a very sweet. This is my A+ setup. Right? Whenever I see this, I'm happy. Like, I'm so excited because this is money in my account to get. All right, this money in my account. I want to put another. I'll show you another scenario, right, where SMC strategy can be applied. Something like this: price come, right, form an overall trend. This time I only use it sell, right, downtrend, and then what happened? Price comes and form a break of structure, right? A break of structure, then something more before price form. Okay, let's just like this. Sorry. Before price form that break of structure, say it have already formed the liquidity. Something like this. Price is selling. Sorry, I mean price is selling like this, right? It's selling like this, and then before forming this break of structure itself, it's like form something like a liquidity here. Okay, then something like this happen on the sell side. Just mark here, your POI will be around here, right? And then this becomes a liquidity. All right. Private markets too sometimes can do something like this, right? A lot of traders will mark this as their POI. Why? Because they are always used to the common way of SMC, which is after a break of structure, the origin. They might want to always mark the origin around here, right? And mark the origin here without knowing that this is the other block that price will respect more. Then price come and mitigate all of them. Then because the break of structure is here, all right. Because the break of structure is here, so sometimes, most of the times, right, price do something like this, then comes and mitigates them, open their order, hits their SL, comes to the main order block, right, then start going towards the downside. So this is how simple SMC strategy is, and you can make a lot of you can make a lot of money from it, like a lot of money. I will actually guarantee you take SMC as a basic strategy. For me, I trade just majorly SMC. Like, I don't like to stress myself in the market, just SMC. So let's view SMC strategy in the chart, right? So want to see SMC strategy in the chart, you have to first of all go and they call it top-down analysis. You want to go and see the overall market view, the overall market direction, overall market structure, right? Something like that. So now first I want to mark out all possible POIs I can see. First, if you look at this now, you can see like, okay, and this is a POI. Why? This is a break of structure. Price broke the structure here towards the upside. Right, this is going to be our break of structure. And then you want to mark out the origin that causes the break, which is always the last candle before the momentum candle. Cover the whole body, both the wick and the listen, all of them. You mark it out, right? You mark it out as a break of structure, right? Or point of interest, whatever, right? Or this time around, it's going to be our point of interest because it's a bigger time frame. We're not really trading this, right? So this is the POI and price. We are expecting price to see if price can come towards this POI and start buying to the upside, but to find a clean setup we have to go closer to the lower time frame. As you can see, we can keep on seeing more POIs. But for this I will say this is liquidity for this, right? But we want to look for smaller entries, right? Want to look for smaller entries. So this is another break of structure. I hope you guys understand that this is another break of structure, right? And this is the POI, the origin that caused the break. Although it's not a very clear origin, so we might want to look because it looks like having mitigated already by this candlestick. So we want to go into the smaller time frame to see the origin for that particular structure. So we go to the 4-hour time frame and things are getting more clear and interesting. So now this is the break of structure, right? You will see a lot of clear origins, right? But we're seeing more breaks of structure, like more and more break of structures. So we want to focus on the current market price. Focus on the current market price. So it looks like the current market is kind of going towards the downside, like this, right, on the 4-hour time frame, right? Although the overall trend here is an uptrend, right? Something like this, right? But this just keep forming a new trend point. So what we're going to do, we're going to follow this overall downtrend, this mini downtrend here, right? Because we remember we are expecting price to sell towards the downside to come to this order block right here. Alright, so we are going to be looking for sell entry. Let's round up everything to make the video as short as possible. So we are going to be looking for sell, right, so that price can come to our POI. That's our target. So what we're going to do is to find more sell entry, but you can also find buy entry here. On this market I recommend you find more sell because of the current market structure. Let's delete this trend line, and then we want to mark out a POI. First we want to see a break of structure, then mark out the POI. So there are a lot of other blocks here, right? This is a structure, price broke. There are a lot of other blocks here. This is a break of structure towards the downside, right? And the origin that caused that break is this candlestick here, right? This candlestick here becomes point of interest. Then we should have other block. Do you have? You have a lot, right? This is just another one, break of structure, another break of structure with the same POI. Our POI we marked it the same POI we're going to be looking at, right? In this case, show the upside. This is the entry that I entered that made price ditch a lot of profits. I think yes, that was yesterday. This was our POI. This was the break of structure. We used this one, and this was our POI or order block, anyone. So we placed this trade like this, and price literally came to our order, and actually we set our TP here. Market didn't actually reach our TP, but we closed because we are seeing possible reversal in this market. Why are we saying we are seeing possible reversal? We feel this is another POI chose the downside and market respected. As you can see, this other block was respected very well, right? And meeting price came to this other block, started selling, right? So we don't know which other block is going to be the serious one. We just have the market. This is a break of structure, right? This small entry inside our main entry. So now our current market, right, buyers currently, we are going to still be going forward by this other block here. I feel this video is too long. This is not supposed to be this long, honestly speaking. Then this is our other block here, and we are going to be taking this break of structure. So we are going to hold and see what price is going to do, if price is going to come, right, come to this from here, come to this our POI, then have to see market reaction. If price reaction is upside, then we go for confirmation and we go towards the upside, breaking this right high, because that's our target. So that is it for SMC strategy. So SMC strategy is very simple. Let me summarize it for you. First, you look for overall market trend, then you wait for a break of structure, then you mark out the origin that caused the break of structure, right? And when you mark it out, it can be a point of entry. That is if it has like a range or is on a higher time frame. But when it's on a lower time frame, I'll advise you mark it as an order block. Then you wait for price, or if price can come close and form like a liquidity, or if price just come to your POI directly, right? Because there's high chances that if price comes to your POI without securing any liquidity, right, there's high chances that you are the liquidity, right? Just put that in mind. So when you see a liquidity and the fair value gap, it validates your entry. So price can confirm liquidity, then you are not liquidity. But if price just comes to your other block, there's high chances that you will be the liquidity there. So now price cannot come and just go to the upside. So this is what you're just looking for as an SMC trader. Very simple lifestyle, and you make a lot of money from the market, and you just go and sleep, right? And be planning to buy a new Ferrari or Bugatti, whatever. So that's just all about this SMC strategy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please kindly subscribe, like, and comment what's your own idea on SMC, and what do you sort of like strategy do you have any idea on, so that I can also do more videos, right, concerning those strategies, so that you guys can learn more and become profitable traders, right? Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, right? Thank you very much.